Soldier man, you mean to tell me you really don't know why the young lady is not responding back to you? I don't mean to break it to you, but check your breath. There's many different reasons for having bad breath, but don't worry. Stay true to this video because I'm the plug. I'm the dental plug, and in this video, we will be going through some tips on how to get rid of bad breath and what are the main causes of bad breath. So stay tuned. Let's work on that breath. Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's your boy David Adams coming with another video, and today we are working on ourselves because listen, if you're gonna get that young man or you're gonna get that young lady, you gotta ensure that you are intact and also your breath is intact. There's many different reasons why persons may have a bad breath, whether it be from the foods that you eat, whether it be from poor oral hygiene, whether it be because of a medical problem. There's many different reasons why you would have a bad breath. In this video, we will go through some of the ways that you can get a bad breath, and we're also going to be looking at some tips on how to improve your breath, how to improve your oral hygiene. If you're new here, I am David Adams and I am a 4th-year dental student at the University of Guyana. My video is all about a healthy body, healthy mind, healthy smile, and so my contents are usually based on fitness, my dental journey, oral health education, and lifestyle. So subscribe. Now let's go into the video and focus on our breath. Bad breath or halitosis is a condition that describes a disagreeable, repulsive odor that is noticed when someone exhales or speaks. The number one cause for bad breath is bacteria. Bacteria is generally responsible for bad odors. They are found in spoiled food, in sewage, etc. And of course, they give off a bad scent. Just like that, our mouth contains bacteria. Tons of bacteria, by the way. There's good bacteria and there's bad bacteria that is found in the mouth. These bacteria are responsible for the bad odor that some of us might have. Because here's what. The bacteria feeds on the little bit of food that is present in our mouth and between the teeth. That's why you gotta brush your teeth. You gotta floss. But the bacteria feeds on the food there, produces acid and other byproducts such as volatile sulfur compounds. And these byproducts, the sulfur compounds, they are responsible for the bad odor that comes from the mouth. The second reason why you are having a bad breath is because of poor oral hygiene. The more bacteria, then of course, the more your breath becomes smelly. Period. And the only way that you can remove bacteria from your mouth is by flossing and brushing your teeth twice daily, morning and night before you go to bed. How much time must we stress this? And so it brings me to the next reason why many persons would have a bad breath. Number 3, they don't scrub their tongue. When you're brushing your teeth, please scrub your tongue. I would have explained in my video before when I talked about the mistakes many persons make when brushing their teeth. And one of the mistakes was that they forget to brush your tongue. Brush your tongue, because the tongue consists of fissures, and of course bacteria traps there more often. And of course the volatile sulfur compounds that are released from the bacteria find themselves between the fissures and they stay there. And of course bad breath is going to be established because of the volatile sulfur compounds found between the tongue. So scrub your tongue. The next potential cause for bad breath is found in persons who have dental prostheses. Things such as dentures, veneers, braces. These things have the potential to cause bad breath because of course it's a foreign object found in the mouth. And if you don't clean your dentures regularly, if you don't clean your orthodontic braces regularly or accurately, then of course food gets trapped between these devices, bacteria grows on these devices, and of course, yes, you guessed right, bad breath comes about. So you gotta start cleaning your devices properly. If you have braces, ensure you clean between your braces using the specialized toothbrush that was recommended by your orthodontist. Also, if you have any defective restorative material For example, like your fillings, if it is cracked or broken or a piece would have been broken off, it has the potential of causing bad breath, because once there is breakage happening in the filling material, then of course leakage occurs and bacteria gets between, and once the bacteria gets between the filling, of course it harbors the scent. Another potential reason for having bad breath, and many persons do not know, is having dry mouth. Dry mouth or xerostomia is a condition whereby, of course, as the name says, the mouth becomes dry due to a decrease in production of saliva flow. In the night, there is a decrease in saliva production. And when there is a decrease in saliva production, there is not enough saliva to help remove the bacteria and neutralize the mouth pH, because the saliva in our mouth acts as a buffer to remove the acidic content in our mouth caused by the acid production by the bacteria, and so we need our saliva. There's many different reasons for getting dry mouth, however. For example, there's persons who use certain medications, like persons who are on blood pressure pills and antidepressants. These drugs causes dry mouth. Also, persons who use a lot of caffeine and alcohol, it causes there to be a decrease in saliva production. If you are a smoker and you are having bad breath, ease up with the smoking. Yeah, the smoking is one of the contributing factors for you having bad breath, and so you gotta humble eyes and be wise. Reduce the smoking. I mean, if you smoke 5 times a day, the next day smoke 4 times, and then the next day smoke 3, and the next day 2, 1, until it no longer becomes a habit. So ease up the smoking to reduce the bad breath. Certain foods also can be a contributing factor to having bad breath. So we're talking things like onion, garlic, fish, dairy products. These things have the potential to cause bad breath. And also, there's persons who have other medical problems like uncontrolled diabetes, GI issues, tonsillitis, sinusitis. All these things can cause or be a contributing factor to bad breath. And therefore, it is important that you check out your dentist and also check out your physician if you find that you have a prolonged bad breath happening. One of the ultimate ways for treating bad breath is by 1, having a reliable source, a reliable friend to help you detect your bad breath. Because listen, you are not a reliable person, because you can fool yourself. My breath smells good, man. It smell too bad. It could pass. Of course it could pass because you smell it every day, but when somebody else that is your close friend smells it and says, hey, soldier man, you gotta work on something going on there. And you as a friend supposed to be grateful that your close friend is telling you that, something's happening inside there, because it wouldn't be nice if somebody else on the road tell you that, hey, your mouth smells stink. So I prefer my close friend say, hey, David, go and brush your teeth. Or, hey, David, you gotta work on your oral hygiene. I mean, I'll feel bad, but I prefer my friend tell me that, Second way to have an improved breath is by having a proper oral hygiene, of course. Brush daily, floss twice a day. Can't stress this enough. And of course, scrub your tongue. You can treat your bad breath also by having default visits to your dentist. Go regularly for your checkups to see if there's any defective fillings, to see if there's any broken or defective denture or prosthesis, or if your orthodontic braces or wires are slacking. Go to the dentist to check for these things. You don't just go to the dentist to remove your teeth. Guyanese got a tradition of just going to remove the teeth because they have toothaches in the night. Come on. Get into the habit of going to the dentist. The next treatment is by treating your dry mouth. You would have to go to your dentist to have prescriptions for your dry mouth, or you can also go to your physician if it is a medical problem. But drink lots of water and chew chewing gum, which brings me to the next way of treating bad breath. Chewing gums. Yes, but you need to ensure that you use the sugar-free chewing gums that contain xylitol. Xylitol is a anti-caries compound, and it helps to reduce caries and reduce bacteria, and also, like I said, helps to increase saliva flow. And when you chew even more, it increases saliva flow. And remember, we want saliva to buffer out the acidic content and swish out and wash out and remove all the bacteria present in your mouth that would cause bad breath. Use mouth rinses, Listerine, and there's also medicated and antimicrobial mouthwashes that you can use to reduce the bacterial load. One of the mouthwashes that dentists usually recommend or usually prescribe for their patients is the mouth rinse called chlorhexidine, because it helps to reduce bacteria, especially bacteria that causes gum diseases, and so it helps to also reduce bacterial load, hence decreasing the chance of getting bad breath. Be aware of the foods you eat. If you're having garlic, onion, fish, dairy products and all these different things, ensure that you floss after and that you brush your teeth, or just rinse your mouth afterward to reduce the smelly effect of the food. And if you're a smoker and smoking is the reason for having the bad breath, stop smoking, reduce it daily. And last but not least, check out your physician if there is another underlying problem for your bad breath. With that being said, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you would have learned a lot and that you are going to take into consideration your breath in everything that you do. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and if you would have learned something, comment below what you would have learned. And also, if you are a person that is very conscious of your breath, tell me what are some of the things that you do to ensure that your breath is intact. And so without further ado, this is the end of the video. Remember to stay healthy, stay happy, brush twice a day and floss daily.